what will happen now? Our computer, our wonderful hydraulic logic gate, in which we live and which we use to create, has done its job. It has found the question to the answer 42. It has been able to recreate it. That question is, how do we change our creation? How do we change life, the universe, and everything? Don't panic. Waste not, want not. Our computer will not vanish. It will just be reprogrammed to answer another question, solve another task. So don't panic. To give you some background to help you not panic, let me explain a bit further of how I came to this. To point something out, to me, fear is an indicator that I don't have the moves to cope with what is coming. So to not have fear, I just have to acquire those moves that I would need to cope and to work out that which is coming. And furthermore, very obviously, not hidden anywhere, the answer 42 to me is a visual one, not a mathematical one. It is visual. Let me explain. In the beginning, there's nothing. No thing, physically. Everything, potentially. So, it is undefined. That chaos, that unordered everything, that which I call reality, because this is the board that you are writing on. To be able to make something from this, I have to create a division. I have to start off somewhere. So let us divide. If you understand this correctly, you will know that the division is not left and right. The division is the chaos and this first ordering protocol that I set up. Now, let us take this further. Now that I have my first division, I will start moving things around. This goes here and this goes there. To visualize this movement, as I said, the answer is a visual one. This is what is symbolized, what the movement is symbolized by. And here I have it. Now, as I do this, and I find that I can start making sense out of reality, and that my ordering pattern, my ordering rule that I started out with, I will pick those that make sense, and I shall repeat them and apply them again, which I symbolize by repeating. And since it's all abstracted and I want to save energy and not redraw everything, I use this part and I reflect it. So instead of doing this, to make it, to capture it more concisely, say, I do this. And you can see here the pattern that I'm following, quite nicely encoded in the Arabian digits. My repetition. Now, as I carry on with this, and again, following what I started out with, I now begin to take my ordering protocol, my rule set that I have been establishing, and I start formalizing it. I bring it into form, which, again, symbolizing, abstracting the whole a bit. My first rule set, which I applied. I apply it again, now formalized at right angles to each other, quite nicely. I now have a box into which I can put things. And to again show that I repeat this again and again and again and again. I now get my 4. As you will probably suspect, there's still 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. It goes quite a ways, but that is part of a different video. Now, I will concentrate on the 4, my rule set that I have. This rule set I have used to create my reality, not to create. This is what I am working with. This is my tool to make sense of reality, to change life, the universe, and everything. I have to change the rule set. Now, how do I change my rule set? I have to move the rules around. I have to bring movement into what I have used to create life, the universe, and everything. And this, to me, is why the answer 42 is a visual one. This is why the answer 42 was begotten by the question, how do we change life, the universe, and everything? To give you an analogy, my paper and this pen are the reality of all of my creation. So in the beginning, I divide, and then I repeat. And I try out what works for me. With what can I achieve sense? And as I do this, and I start finding this out more and more, I will formalize it and I will build a rule set. And I will repeat it. And with this rule set, then, I can work. I can make sense. And I can convey sense. So with this rule set, I've created a universe. I could use the same basic rule set, change it a little bit, use a different ordering protocol, and get a different work done. See, I still apply the same ordering protocol. I leave you with that and wish you a wonderful day. Don't panic.